My boyfriend's family is so against us dating. Who are they to stop you? His wife and kids. I have run out of content. Reacting to I have run out of content. Grown men outside my apartment right now racing each other on foot at 4 in the morning. You right now. Okay, well now I'm sad. Rare I get all of my 5 cats in one spot for a picture, so I thought I would share. Vegans and vegetarians are really friendly people. They don't have beef with anyone. Deep thoughts with the deep. Undercover cops posing as pill buyers are arrested by undercover cops posing as pill dealers. Taxpayers. When you been sassy as hell in an online argument cause you know you them, but their reply is full of blow underlined text. I'm putting together a team. Starting your day with an early morning run is a great way to make sure your day can't get any worse than it started. Looked out my apartment window and caught the garbage men taking a break on the swings. They deserve it. You are always fit. What is your secret? The secret. Always broke, poor appetite, stressed. Bethesda should have made Fallout 5 instead of Starfield. Me when I have the last exercise to complete in the gym, but the exercise space is being occupied by gym pair for the last 15 minutes. When you pause the music, but keep the headphones on, so you can eavesdrop. Hard to swallow pills. If you could somehow stop time you wouldn't be able to move, since air would also be fixed in place. Therapist. Shapeshifters aren't real, they can't hurt you. Hulori. Dad, I'm divorcing your mom. Hi, divorcing your mom? I'm son. No you aren't. That's why we're having a divorce. Hold up. We finally found him. There's a conspiracy theory that faked his death and went to South America after the war I think. Sorry but I have never been to South America. I have always lived and live in Europe. Me after I finish reading the same large paragraph for the 5th time and realize I still wasn't paying attention. When you mix all the soda fountain flavors together, this isn't just an upgrade, it's a breakthrough. When you every day, but still would like to do something special for 420, one rock of please. Movies, gaming, me deciding how to spend my weekend. Got any fatherly advice for me? Never chase or run after a girl or boy, they are like buses, even if one leaves a new one will come. On my way to cause problems. Once I became a parent I finally understood the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions he just lies. When 2025 is next year and the world looks nothing like Black Ops 2, how many other lies have I been told by the council? The military, high schoolers that don't have the grades to make it into college. When you're stressed out about money and your main financial burden comes over to comfort you. How I think I look with longer hair, how I actually look. I just bought new shoes, they are falling apart in just 2 weeks. One Piece, Fallout, The Witcher, Halo, that's how you create a Hollywood adaptation. Thank you for calling, please hold for a minute. This music effing lux. 4chan users finding coordinates of this group out of boredom. 4chan users when they have to talk to women. Me, I had a fight in school. My dad, blood for the blood god. My mom, calm down bro. Me, hits my elbow on the table, my entire arm. Despite climate alarmist predictions, humans will likely survive for hundreds of millions of years into the future. In the meantime, we should begin creating atmospheres on suitable moons or planets. So you believe man-made climate change is possible on every planet except Earth. She looks 22 minutes away from lying. Lauren Boebert gets support for becoming House Speaker. Lauren Boebert is discussed as possible Speaker of the House. They are still finalizing which house, outhouse or Waffle House. At a Starbucks this morning and the baristas had their approved gender pronouns. We are creating a society of people waiting to be offended. It seems like you were the one offended, my good bee. He looks like he rates pizzas based on one bite only. It's Swinscribe's 8th birthday. We are finally old enough to work in Apple factories, profit from it. You need to be worried about why your album flopped instead of getting in other people's business. You need to be worried about why your face looked like Big Toe with eyes on it instead of in my comments trolling. Nah brother, your lineup looks like there was an increase in sales. He's the kind of guy who would wake up before the alarm to turn it off, so it doesn't wake him up. My toddler just spent 5 minutes explaining that he can't use his imagination because he traded it to a kid at daycare for some fruit snacks. Okay bro. In 1993, 60% of Americans in their early 30s, 30 to 34, had at least one child. Now that number is down to just 27%. Absolutely disastrous. Breaking news. Man who fathered 11 children with 3 separate women thinks we should listen to a thing he has to say about when to start a family. She wanted an iPad. Man running from cops stops to pet cats goes to jail. He's got his priorities straight. You lucky online but recently I choose food over internet. Am I doing the right thing? New Chinese toilet paper dispenser requires you to watch a 30-second ad before it gives you toilet paper, and it only gives you about 3 per ad. Spotted in Guangdong province. POV, you're watching ads for 30 minutes crying while wiping the diarrhea splashes from your cheeks one sad at a time, and it just keeps coming. Bacteria is a living thing and a virus isn't. You cannot catch a virus. The only way to catch one is if it's injected into your body. Spoiler alert, your teacher always handed your tests back to you face down. How? Not every job should have a living wage. That is not healthy for society. It is not healthy for someone making ice cream cones at Dairy Queen to make enough to live off of. You want a society that actually can't live off these jobs. So how are those working these jobs meant to live? And more importantly, how will I get ice cream at Dairy Queen when all the people working for them lie? No one can defeat me. Paper. Giving my BF an empty PS5 box with a positive C test inside. She's going to make such a nice single mother. The downstairs neighbor just installed a pole. What is the best way to deal with this? Hook a car battery to it. Face reveal. Dude, are you black? I once enjoyed your videos, however they now seem to all be the same point of view of a loser who can't get a girl. While initially amusing, this recurring theme has become annoying. Find something else, as the current videos are lacking in quality. This stark contrast is precisely why creators such as Lackknife and Scott Stark excel in producing superior content compared to yours. Yo, this ain't Dream's face reveal. Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized with someone else's, especially if you are led. Don't know why chickens start their day with screaming, but I understand. Girls, when I show them my Costco membership card, you wanna have X. That is not what I meant. I should call her. Do you know how down bad you gotta be to notice this? Parents leave their kids alone. Talk to their kids when they're using earphones. YouTube essayists when they haven't used a movie to illustrate their point yet. My uncle walked into Christmas, filled a plate, ate in a separate room and left. He was here 4 minutes. Way to ruin the surprise! Spanish exclamation points. Me opens my bank account. Me afterwards. I see void. I wish I stood curious. I know some deodorants are 48 hours, but please do not challenge it. Did you bring action? Me? No. This way. When ads start popping up for stuff I have only thought about inside my head. Son, one day you'll be a man. Dad, I'm 32. Yeah, but you're a vegan. When you badly want to fart, but you can't because you're sitting close to your crush. People who press space to pause. People who click to pause. People who press K to pause. Little power, much disappointment, massive air, plastic, calmness annihilator. Had no idea what to get my wife for her birthday, so checked her browser search history. She's going to love it. Me having a good stress-free day, then out of nowhere, a random wave of sadness and loneliness. Me screwing around online. Relaunch to update Chrome. Your homie kisses you goodnight. You, bro, you forgot to say no. Your homie. You, aren't you going to say it? Your homie. When you accidentally like a post while stalking someone's Instagram. Which fictional character would you totally your girlfriend? Working out is a gateway to many powers, considered by some to be unnatural. My water almost gave me a heart attack. Me when it's spring. Alright, I'm gonna head out. My friend said she can't hang out this week because she just gave birth. You have known the baby one day and me 13 years, but okay. Me setting some summer stuff cause weather gets warm. Some big rainy spring clouds. Bonjour. Me on Friday trying to look deeply interested while my boss is discussing the team's long-term KPIs, even though I'll be resigning on the coming Monday. I wrote a book for cats and nobody can stop me. Sharing your home with a human. Rule number 1, always keep your kingdom tidy. Me from Monday to Friday. Me on a Saturday night. If she mentions Taylor Swift one more time, I'm going to chill myself. They don't know how much her music means to me. How I apologize to people at work. I'm sorry that your terrible behavior made me act out of character. You should work on that. A new piece of media. Behold, a deconstruction of patriotism and militarism in American culture. America, this is the 7th time this week you showed us a deconstruction of patriotism and militarism in American culture. Birthday. Life anniversary. Everyone else drinking coffee to wake up. Me after drinking coffee. Your depression does not make you any less worthy. My depression would say otherwise. When your GF accidentally touches your thigh, things are now in motion that cannot be undone. If buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. Game publishers. 20 years from now, when I walk into my child's room and see them staring at the desktop wallpaper. Do you? Depends how good the food is, but usually both. Generation Beta when they discover their mom was an only. My GF skillet was looking kind of greasy, so I went ahead and put it in the dishwasher for her. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of dating is doing little things like this for her. Explain this one, flat earthers. There are 3 types of men. I'm a 4th type of men who took the picture. I'm 5th type of men who is looking at these pics. Men working hard. Men working hard. Me after sneaking out to go to a party. My dad in the party. Deodorant. Long-lasting 24-hour freshness. Me works out for 1 hour. Deodorant. Alright, I'm gonna head out. My GF who asked me if I ever went to shoots. Me who replied, no, you are the first. Soap operas, game shows, reality shows. When she says she feels fine an hour after finishing the drink you made her. Me as soon as I enter my university campus, I must get out of here as quick as possible. The 4 horsemen of YouTube sponsors: Raid Shadow Legends, NordVPN, Raycon, War Thunder. Me, I'll put my drink in the freezer so it cools faster. Me opening the freezer 2 days later. Man, I can't believe I got this big house for only 50 grand. The woman he later finds in the attic. She's been living there for the last 178 years. Skylar, did you also tell him about my affair, Jesse? And then God said wash the dishes. It's been there since yesterday. Sniff. I want money without working. Anxiety. What if you're not good enough? Depression. Everyone hates you. Amber alert. Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. I blame cartoons for my taste in woman. White moms after their teenager told them to go to hell. Black teens after talking back to their mom. How MFs feel after knowing 3 words in Spanish. When you see your life is falling apart, but don't feel shit because you're led inside. Johnny Kim aged 37 changed his career 3 times and has achieved becoming a Navy SEAL trained Harvard doctor and NASA astronaut. My worst nightmare would be if Johnny's mom and mine are friends. You can't just set the volume to an odd effing number. Opening up incognito in Chrome, my D. Bipolar bear, you're gonna love or hate him. When you stand up too fast and have to stand still for 10 seconds trying not to black out. When you finally meet a sister and realize you chose the wrong sister. Saying the global population needs to decline, realizing that most people are in China or India. Seeing my sister happy is priceless. At some point you will find someone who is obsessed with you and wants all your time. That person is your manager at work. When the waiter at the sushi restaurant gives me a fork instead of chopsticks, don't disrespect me like that. Stop giving me your toughest battles. It's literally just making a phone call. Just because you're in a big family doesn't mean you can't agree on some things. Don't feel bad about not having a girlfriend yet. Remember, Shrek didn't have a girlfriend until he was 30. Unlike Shrek, I'm not sexy as F. Okay, it's going. It is what it is. Turn that off while we take off. Oh, sorry about that, I forgot. I'm guessing I don't have to turn mine off. Hey, hee. You have exactly 10 seconds to get the F off this plane. Holy shit, F this guy. Me after laughing at my own joke. Me before I even get the joke out. Come closer. I need YouTubers to stop clickbaiting with thumbnails and titles suggesting they're leaving YouTube when they aren't quitting. How do you do, fellow humans? Cartoon theorists when you tell them that Dora the Explorer isn't about a schizophrenic girl in a coma during the Great Depression. When you're giving her the full 4 inches, if she lies, she lies. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? See you in Major Leagues, jock. When everything is fine. Mowing the lawn at 7 AM. Mowing the lawn at 7 PM. Kids in 1930 when they saw a rainbow. Kids in 2019 when they see a rainbow. I don't know, man, seems kinda gay. Work a 9 to 5. Make money online with ad content. When I put question mark in a conversation, this is exactly my face behind the phone. What's the best feeling in the world? Happiness, excitement, relief. When you are a level 1 player and you go on a quest with your level 100 friends. My great grandpa at 16 versus me at 16. Normal adult struggling to grow a beard, some 12-year-old Arab kid. My hyperactive Rottweiler after hearing a window break at 3 AM. When you can't remember the name of that show you used to watch as a kid. Me watching someone Google something less efficiently than I would. Kids who grow up with strict parents are best actors because we gotta control our facial expressions, heartbeat, blood pressure, etc. When you see someone talented online who is your age and now your day is ruined. Teachers, worry about yourself, let me do my job. Kid just trying to report his bullies. Why isn't anyone stopping bullying? When a single mom invites you to be a part of her life. Me trying to explain how I'm feeling to someone. When you find a random collectible in a game, and you get a notification saying 1 out of 500 found. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. After a year of telling my friend he looks like Bob Ross, he finally sends me this photo. When you forgot to bring your phone to the toilet, so you read the back of the shampoo bottle instead. Whoever invented marriage was creepy as hell, like I love you so much I'm gonna get the government involved, so you can't leave. Me to my girl, if you feel sad I can eat you. When that about to sneeze feeling stops being a sneeze and instead travels through your sinuses directly into your brain. Is it 5 PM? Oh wow, time for breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm starving. The crushing weight of 2 manageable tasks. Me, clicks Chrome, Chrome. Doesn't open, me, clicks Chrome 18 more times, Chrome. When you paid full price for a game, just for it to become free to play in a matter of weeks. Well, god damn it. Me laughing at my own joke before I even tell it. Task manager, not responding. This dude knew what his career choice would be the day he was born. Matthew correspondent, Europe correspondent. When anyone want to make fun of British people, bow of woe. Printers sensing rush. Partner, I reckon I ain't been feeling very yeehaw lately. Why are you still single? The average online dating convo. Do you wanna make my mock explode now? When you hear people talking about a topic that you're highly educated in. Me, she's crazy bro, I'm done with her. I'm outside. Me. Tomorrow I'm going to get up early, cook breakfast, wash my hair, dress nicely to look beautiful in the morning. F it. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Always vaguely feeling like I'm in trouble for something, but I don't know what. 12-year-old me walking home with my report card knowing damn well that my mom's bout to beat my A. My everyday mood. Sad. When you drive over a speed bump near a school zone, but it starts screaming. Me when I buy something I didn't need because I was having a bad day. My mom, how do you keep finding these? Me, I just kept scrolling, and it kept working. When you have been barking at the mailman for 900 days straight, and he finally barks back at you. Dear old people, waking up at 6 AM tending to a garden, eating dinner at 5 PM, reading books, and going to bed at 9:30 PM feels amazing. I was wrong, you were right. You might be old, but are you this old?
Spare change, ma'am.